Self-publishing with a publisher. Hi, I'm Puja Mohan. I'm an indie author, aka a self-published author, and welcome to my writing studio. Which publishing company did you self-publish your book with? Recently, I realized that a lot of writers and authors who are considering self-publishing think that they can self-publish only if they are publishing with a self-publishing company, and that's far from truth. I've done quite a few videos on self-publishing and traditional publishing, hybrid publishing, and I recently did a video about vanity press, and I would highly recommend that you watch those videos if you haven't already to get a clear understanding of what each of these publishing is all about. Now that I know that a lot of people think about self-publishing is possible only if you're publishing with a company, I realize that in all those videos I don't really address this fact, because it never occurred to me that this could be a thing that other writers are not aware of, and I want to address that in this video. Self-publishing by itself means you are publishing the book and you have all these other companies that can assist you with. Now, there are two things that you should consider when you are thinking about self-publishing a book. A, do you have time? And B, do you have money? These two things will tell you whether or not or how much you have to depend on these other companies to publish your book. Now, I'm not talking about traditional publishing. That's something that I generally don't talk about on my channel because I haven't published traditionally. So I don't have any value to add there. But because I do self-publish, that's what I share about on this channel. When you're considering self-publishing, think about your strengths and your weaknesses. What are you good at and what you're not? If you'd rather put your energy into just writing a book and you want to get everything else done by someone else and you'd have the money to pay for it, going with a self-publishing company makes sense. But before you do that, research that company well. And in my video on how to spot scammers, I tell you exactly how you can figure out whether a self-publishing company is genuine or they are scammers. So do watch that video. The next thing is about time. How much time can you give to self-publish your book? Because you'll be doing absolutely everything yourself, you have to invest some time in learning how to do those things, because at the end of the day you want your book to be at the same quality level that it would be if you had hired professionals to do or you had traditionally published your book. Now, there are some traditionally published books that are not really good, and there are many self-published books that are doing way better than traditionally published books. I'm not talking about those extremes. I'm talking about something in the middle. Another thing that you might want to consider is when you're starting off new and you don't have a whole lot of budget, you might consider doing a lot of these things yourself. And when you're published and you're making some income from your writing, then you can think about hiring someone to help you with your self-publishing. For example, you can hire someone to help you market the book better. One of the advantages of doing everything yourself is you know exactly what has to be done, how it will be done. And so if you're hiring someone later on, you're not going to be taken for a ride because you have no clue about what goes into doing that, and you'll know exactly whether whatever you're being charged for that service, is it really worth that money. You'll also appreciate the people who help you out with self-publishing then, because you know exactly how much of effort goes into doing those things. So take these things into account when you're considering self-publishing. And no, you don't need a publisher to self-publish your book. If you see my books that are published on Amazon, you'll either find them as published with Amazon in case of books where the ISBN has been issued by Amazon, and for some books under publisher you'll find independently published. So yeah, my books are not published with a publisher and I've done everything myself. I hope this helps clear this doubt. Don't forget to leave any questions you have in the comment section below if you'd like me to answer them in one of these videos. If you'd like to know more about self-publishing, check out this playlist, and if you'd like to know more about the cost of self-publishing, check out this one, and I'll see you in the next one.